Hello, hello. My name is Heather Coster. I'm an angelic channel, a medical intuitive, and an Akashic Records reader. So I like to see the energy in others and help the angels and guides assist me in assisting others to shift their energy to serve their highest good. So I see the energy, I ask those angels and guides, how can we shift this to serve your highest good? And they assist me in walking the other person through the process of what that looks like and how to do that. So it's very simple, very found. I just love it, love it, love it. And so today I'd like to talk about a different way of meditating, and it is using chanting and mantras. And the reason mantras are so powerful is because they help us to get out of our thinking mind. So many times our mind wants to be active, it wants to be doing something, it wants to be in control. So sometimes it can be challenging to sit and relax and go into nothingness on our own, which is a beautiful, vast place to be once practiced and once there. Having a mantra to focus on allows us to speak these beautiful frequencies. And there's so many mantras. It could be as simple as the word love, love, love. And as you say the love, it might get louder in your mind. Even it doesn't have to be vocal. It can be in your mind, saying it over and over. You can imagine the letters. You can say the letters, L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E. You can visualize it like lighting up, like a flashing sign, love, love, love. It could be as simple as that. Or counting the word love 50 times, whatever, how many times you want, like love, 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 focusing on one word. It could be an affirmation of simple words. I am strong. I am powerful. I love myself. And it could be something as simple as that to yourself. I also love to use phrases and mantras in Sanskrit. And I love them how they flow off my tongue. I love how my brain doesn't really understand. There's always a translation. And I absolutely encourage you to know the translation because all words have power. All noises we make with our mouths have power. Frequencies will shift by speaking. There's so much power in the vibration of our throat, in our voice. And so if you are speaking a mantra, know what you are saying. There won't be maybe a direct translation, but understand the meaning behind it. Sometimes like several sounds will be more like paragraphs of information. And so know what you're saying, even if you don't understand the word itself and it's a noise you've never made with your mouth before, which is also kind of fun. It challenges our brain in that way to work a little harder, to allow it to relax and get out of the way. So the goal here is to relax and focus on something else, to be able to settle in between the breaths, to settle in between the heartbeats, to settle in between the thoughts, to settle in almost between like the pulse of yourself as your blood flows from your heart through your body, to settle into that vastness of stillness and focusing on a mantra, a phrase, sometimes even a chant is beautiful in this way. To sing these mantras, chants, or phrases, singing is also nice. I do that every single day, several times a day. I'll find myself singing these phrases. And being in that space allows your mind to focus on that so that your meditation practices, your subconscious mind can unravel, unwind, relax, and let go in the background. So it's almost like distracting. It's almost like if your mind were a toddler and you had a shiny toy over here and you're distracting it. Hey, look over here, we're playing over here. The tale of, or distracting a toddler is the best way to keep them busy, right? So we're distracting our mind. So your subconscious mind, your inner knowing, your intuition can come through in the background. It can come forward because your mind is out of the way. So I encourage you to set a timer, because setting a timer, again, allows our mind to feel safe in the space, allows us to go places, to lose control of where our mind wants to go, knowing we're not going to be late, we're not going to miss out. So it could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, however long you want to devote to this time of going within, being still. Any practice is a beautiful practice. It could be 30 seconds, but I encourage you to start by setting a timer. I personally like to use insight timers. There's different music on there, different sounds. There's anything you want to do. You could just set a timer on your phone. You could play music in the background and set a timer. It's whatever you're called to do. But I encourage you to set a timer and start speaking a mantra or a phrase and go there. And as you do, again, allow your mind to relax, allow whatever thoughts come forward in between what you're saying to yourself. So if you're saying love, 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 and it could be slower, faster, stronger, louder, however you want it to be for you, whatever's perfect for you in that exact time, you might get knowings or messages between the words. So even though your mind is saying love, 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 you might get another feeling or an idea between those words. And it might be something you want to write down and come back to love, love, love. It might be this person that comes to mind. You're like, oh my gosh, I hadn't thought about, I'm going to reach out to them. I feel very led. Okay, love, 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 love. It might be another idea for a project you're working on. And if that's the case, you might also want to jot it down on your journal and come right back to love, 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 love. And when you're doing the mantra, you are breathing very easily. Your body becomes more and more relaxed. If you can avoid opening your eyes to jot things down, awesome. If it feels good to let that thought go and to put it down somewhere so you don't have to like hold it there. Sometimes it's heavy to hold a thought. It's almost distracting to, oh, don't forget that thought. Then write it down and be done with it and then come back to the mantra. So whatever works for you. I go either way depending on the day. Sometimes it's nice to say the mantra and get lost in it. And I almost float and become out of my body. And it's beautiful to go to everything and nothingness. It's astounding and magnificent. And it's getting a view of this creation energy. It's stunning. It is absolutely, can't put it into words, stunning. And so if you go there, then you also get a feel for that. You also get a feel for the possibilities of that expansion within yourself, and that you don't have to be as heavy. So by doing this simple act of a mantra can truly take you places and heal you and enlighten you and align you if you allow it, if you allow yourself to go there. It's just magnificent. So I invite you to go there, to do this little practice, to try this on your own time whenever it feels right and true for you. And if you like doing this sort of thing, you want to be more aligned, you want to learn more about practices like this that serve you and your highest good, new ideas, please reach out to me. I love this. So find me on my website, find me here on YouTube, find me on Instagram. Please reach out, ask questions. Can't wait to see you soon. Bye.